So, Kimberly, one of the basic goals that I have as a father to our children, one of them is definitely to keep my daughter off a strip pole.
I'd hope so.
I guess, I'm not alone here with other fathers wanting to make sure that that doesn't occur. But Pink Pole's studio in Atlanta is receiving online backlash for mommy and me pole lessons. Let's talk about it on Azimuth Podcast. I'm Barrett McNabb.
And I'm Kimberly McNabb. I'm sorry, but I do not want our children to see me dressed like that.
And I don't want to see our children dressed like that either.
Or me positioned like that. Very up close and personal, too.
Yeah, it's disturbing. But $47 you're going to fork up for one of these classes.
Per class.
Yeah, per class. In order to have young children practicing for probably a not so ideal career.
Well, it's all under this guise of bonding with your kids while staying fit. There are other forms of fitness out there that are not typically associated with sexuality and normalizing it. You do have aerial silks and yoga and Pilates. I've even seen Instagram posts of adults, parents doing CrossFit with their kids.
Okay.
And there are less expensive ways because all these are pretty expensive. There's swimming, there's running. Like I did a 5K with our son when he turned 5. I can't imagine our kids, our daughter just goes up to anyone and starts talking. She goes up to some random person in public and says, "Yeah, I'm going to go pole dance with my mommy."
Yeah, I do not see good things happening from that. I mean, just absolutely not. I mean, so you're at this birthday party and you've got at a park and there's lots of playgrounds and things like that, and one of them has a fireman pole, and all of a sudden your daughter starts dancing on it. Just imagine what all of the other parents.
Mommy, come over here and dance with.
I mean, I can just see the nightmare beginning to happen. And I think the problem is when we start normalizing things like this for children, they don't know any better. Intrinsically, children are clean slates. They don't know any better. And I don't think setting them up for failure is a good idea. Now, the aerial silks, you did aerial silks. We'll get a picture of Kimberly doing an aerial silk
goodness.
Up here. You were quite good.
It was like a giraffe being born in one of those.
I thought you did a great job, but still, you have things like that are clearly tasteful and artistic and things like that, and don't have alternative uses for them. There's just not an alternative use in the sexual industry for sledgehammering a truck tire like you do in CrossFit, or doing those ropes and everything like you do in CrossFit. I mean, if you're looking truly for exercise, there are plenty of things you can do with your children that don't involve bad career choices.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless just paying their way for college. Yeah, right.
It's like, mommy's not paying for your college. You got to go get a job. Well, there you go.
Yeah, exactly. And also imagine, if boyfriends and grandparents are coming to these performances, I could just only imagine the heart attack there's going to be some grandmothers out there seeing their small children doing pole dancing.
Yeah, no, I would not invite my grandmother to that performance. But the website goes on. The owner encourages students to diversify their routines with other arts, aerial, trapeze, and even burlesque.
Yeah, burlesque dancing. Okay, that doesn't go
That
hand
would
in hand.
not be one I'd invite my grandparent to either, or practice with our kids for.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing is obviously as a parent, you're raising an adult. You're not raising a child. You've heard us say that before. You're raising an adult, and by choosing the activities that your children are going to participate in is important. Again, because children are a sponge. They're that clean slate. They're a sponge, and they're going to pick up on all kinds of things. And I definitely think this is a little outside the norm.
Yeah, and also I'd imagine other kids would be making fun of them for doing that with their mom too.
There is nothing good that is going to become from mommy and me pole dancing for small children.
Nope.
I don't think, and teenagers as well. Just not going to happen. So anyway, we saw this and we felt that we had to bring it to you. So this is Azimuth Podcast signing off, and be safe out there.